This is a pretty normal day of eating to fuel my body, not change it. One thing that I think there's not enough conversation about is how every single what I eat in a day starts with a person showing off how fit and lean they are and how toxic that is. So anyways, I am a 24-year-old grad student. I live in Denver, Colorado. I am currently training for a half marathon, and this is just a really average day of eating whole, real foods while on a budget with limited time. I'm not usually hungry right when I wake up, so I eat breakfast around 9 or 10, but I make sure it's a really high protein breakfast. So I've been having half a cup of cottage cheese with a few peaches. Right now it's winter, so they're canned peaches. I'm really into dates and hard-boiled eggs right now, so I'll have those because a half a cup of cottage cheese is not enough, and if I'm still hungry, I eat some turkey. My morning supplement routine is focused on the long-term health of my brain. So I take 5 grams of creatine with omega-3s, and I am currently taking a multivitamin, but I don't think this one is very high quality, so I'll probably be phasing it out. But I take my creatine mixed with an electrolyte powder of some sort. Currently I'm using Airborne because it's inexpensive. Usually I use Emergency, but I just have these on hand, so I've been using them. I am not a coffee drinker. I realized that I didn't like the taste of coffee, so I was just loading it up with creamer. It wasn't ideal, but I do need caffeine. A little something something. This smells lovely. So I have loose leaf Earl Grey tea. Because it's something that I have so regularly, I did want to invest a little bit. And honestly, it's still cheaper than coffee. I think like a bag of loose leaf tea is like 20 bucks, and that gives me 3 months worth of servings. Honestly, that's kind of an aggressive amount of tea. I probably do half of this guy. It's probably a tablespoon of tea. Tea kettle, nothing fancy here. Nothing fancy here at all. But where we are gonna get fancy is today I'm in the mood for a little treat. Just a little treat. So I'm gonna make a London fog. I've made my own vanilla syrup. It's pretty easy to do. The problem is it doesn't last long. Don't love the ingredients looking at them, but like if this is what me, then okay. For a London fog, I do a dash of this in the tea and then a dash of it in milk, and I foam the milk and then add the foamed milk to the tea. I think the like foam latte-esque part of it is the key to a good London fog. But if it's just a normal day, I just do Earl Grey with a splash of milk and honey. Big honey gal, love honey, big fan. Okay, I am in my sandwich era for lunches, and I'll be the first to say that this isn't like super nutritious. I literally like turkey cheese mayo on a sandwich. And also as a treat this week we got chips because we're out of water. Our water, we have water, we can shower, we have a boil order and high nitrates in all of our water, and our water is like intermittent now, and so as a treat I got Doritos. I don't normally eat Doritos. This has been really fun, but I'm gonna have a sandwich and some Doritos for lunch. Also, I am in my pickle era. These are from Costco. Pickles that have to be refrigerated have better things for your gut, but also pickles in general are just so yummy. But this is one of those examples of where I took a food that I liked, pickles, and I found one that was just a level up for me. The ingredients in this one, love the energy here. Cucumbers, brine, and then it tells you what the brine is made out of. Water, distilled white vinegar, and salt. Garlic, dill, grape leaves. They're so good. Big pickle gal. I think the 80-20 rule, some people are too strict on it, but just if you're eating a majority things that are fueling and you have a minority things that are fun, you're fine. And your fueling things can also be fun. I love dates. I love dried mangoes. I love hard-boiled eggs. All those things are phenomenally fueling for me. I also love Doritos, and that's just a fun food. Honestly, I would argue it's not a food. That's a fun thing that I put in my mouth. That's what she said. Anyways, the moral of the story is that I just think it's important to eat. And if you can eat things that you can name the ingredients in most of the time, then you're set. And if you have a protein and a fiber with every single meal, you're good. Trial and error, some foods, see what keeps you full, see what keeps you fueled. Half of the people that are out there eating clean also then go put like chemical goos in their body when they're exercising, and I would argue that those are the same as a handful of Doritos. Whatever. I do usually get hungry in the mid-afternoon, so I try to have something with some fat and carbs to keep me full through dinner. So my favorite mix lately has been yogurt, peanut butter, and chia seeds. And I'll usually add a teaspoon of honey just to sweeten that. And these nut clusters, I've had a handful every day. They're delicious. Save time, we don't cook a full meal every night, but the night before this, I made shredded chicken in the crock pot just by adding fresh salsa and chicken to the crock pot, and then we cooked the tortillas, and it was delicious. I'm craving a snack, so I'm gonna make some popcorn.